Okay, so this week news. Urjiro-san So this week's earning, there's lots. Is it already second half? Why are there so many things? So Goldman Sachs what? Second quarter ended? 벌써? No wonder. 갑자기 이렇게 많아지다니. Oh, yeah, I think last time we've seen this. We've seen this company. Right? It's like another set of banks coming out. You know, bank 이렇게 있고. 피디콜 들어왔네. Morgan Stanley is coming. Charles 오빠 progressive 그러네. ASML earning is going to be revealed, and Johnson & Johnson, United, Discovery. So yeah, wow, already second quarter is done, guys. Time flies. What have we done this year? Stress. Nokia, TSMC, Netflix, etc. Lots of things to be revealed. So kind of excited for this week. Unfortunately, since I'll be out Tuesday and Friday, I will not make it for this, but I will definitely look it over on Wednesday and Thursday, to keep in track of all the things. But not a bad week. Actually, it's a very fun week this week. So I'm excited. Makes the machine that makes all the advanced chips for AI. Ah, really? Oh, I wonder if they have a Korean division. Sorry. Oh, sorry, I just had to get Tuesday's schedule. Fun week coming out. 벌써 second quarter is over. Actually, learning about the earnings is so bad. It's just kind of reality check. Hey, second quarter is done. What have you done? What have I done? I bought lots of tours. Does have something new in Korea? Really? That's fun. Yeah, quarterly reports coming out, so kind of excited. This week is the fun week that everyone's probably excited for, hearing about different companies. TSMC, I have high hopes. I heard a couple of people bought lots of TSMCs, so we'll see how that goes. Now for this week's 3 news that Jolly brought, and then I will talk about the news that I prepared last week that I didn't get to talk about, and I promised you guys I would do this week, but this weekend, I was really goddamn busy. Like, oh my god. So Mia's dad is moving out of his house, so I basically had to be, I went to go see his new house. And it was pretty small, and the infrastructure there was pretty terrible. Nothing was there, and he got debated. They said that there was E-Mart, movie theater, and lots of stores, but E-Mart was like a 10-minute walk, so he can't go. And there was a movie theater filled with babies. And there was no stores. There were stores. There were definitely stores, but there was only like hair salons. There was 5 hair salons that were open in one like district. So he was really shocked. It was amazing fun seeing his face. And then we went to go eat dinner. or lunch, and then we went to a cafe and just talked about. We talked a lot about, like, we did a lot of small talks. Mia's dad and I like to talk to Mia's dad because he has lots of insight. So we talked about lots of interesting things. It was like, oh baby, newlyweds. Oh, so when I meant that, because you know how Inside Out 2 is out, there was lots of kids, and he likes peaceful area, so but I mean, there's kind of like also a reason why he has to go there, but it's fine. Because the current house that he's living is like finishing the thing. I don't know why he's moving. Actually, I don't know. I just followed and I was like, oh, okay. And then we went out for a run. We did like a 3K run, which was not bad. 3K. But Mia's dad hasn't worked out in a while, so he was dying. And then we watched something, and I got home at 12 on Tuesday. I left the house at 10:30 because we went to the gym in the morning, and then I got everything ready, and we went out at like 10:15 we left the house, drove there, and then we checked out his new house for like an hour, just did some measurement and everything, and then we went to eat lunch at 1. We went to a cafe at 2. We came home around 4 or 5. We just watched TV for like an hour, and then hour and a half we went outside for a run, and then we ate dinner, and then we came home at 12. Wow, that was the schedule. So I was and Mia wanted to play Cookie Run. I was like, Mia, I can't. I actually fell asleep while playing Cookie Run. And then yesterday we cleaned the whole house, and then we went to go exercise. We exercised but did not run. Why did we not run yesterday? Cause we were exhausted. We didn't run yesterday. Yeah. And then we went to a cafe. I found this really nice cafe. So Mia and I have cafe days to play Cookie Run. Because I need to get out of the house. If I don't get out of the house, I kind of feel a little depressed. So I went outside, played Cookie Run. We went grocery shopping for today's content. So bought like chicken. And then we came home at 2. I took like a 2-hour because I was really exhausted from yesterday. Because like, guys, you know how hard it is to function without coffee? Wow, it's really bad. It's really bad how modern day society relies heavily on coffee, but without coffee you have to take a nap. If not, I don't know how people can live without taking like caffeines inside your body. If anyone can live without caffeinated beverage and not taking a nap in between, let me know. Share your tips and tricks, guys. But I took a nap, I woke up, I ate dinner, and then I just was on shorts, looking at things to do, and I watched TV, and then it was 10. It was next day. It's like 10? 뭐야? 그러면 is that done? Well, 뭐야? And then I woke up this morning. I didn't go exercise. I just did some yoga because today was yoga day. Monday mornings are the worst time to go to gym. It's filled with ajumas, swear to God. So what is kopiko? I don't know what kopiko is. So I did some yoga in the morning. I stretched and did some stuff, and then I'm here. So weekend does not feel like resting for me these days. Weekend feels like work. No, work. But anyways, going back to earnings. So that was fun. We'll look into a couple of these. I'm excited to hear about this. This will come up actually before earnings, right? So oh, they have candy coffees? I don't know. That's drama, man. That's literally saying you guys all party 24/7, right? In America, right? Biden calls for unity among Americans, say to lower the temperature in our politics. 그러게, 왜 저래? 와, 저게 피가 딱 나냐?
To the president's remarks tonight. call to action for all Americans to do better, to find a way.
Two injured victims upgraded to stable condition. That's good. So, whoa. So he was shot in the ear after a gunman perched on the roof of a nearby building opened fire at a rally. Actually, this is pretty interesting. So my initial thought when I heard this news is, do people... I feel like you would be checking the area before and the security should be high, but the fact that he was able to be on the rooftop was actually pretty interesting. I do have some tea instead of just having water though, so I'm not completely caffeine free. I have a fairly consistent eating and sleep schedule to keep my energy levels steady. Yeah. People saw him, reported him, but the police ignored. Whoa, why did the police ignore him? 그게 더 대박인데? In Korea, so there is, you know, the word for police is 경찰. Okay, repeat after me, guys. It's 경찰. But there is a name that we call for useless police. We call him 견찰. 견찰. 견인가? 견찰이랬나? Right? There's like I think the reason why 견 means dog in Chinese character, right? So we are calling him like he's dog. He's not a human. Police are not humans, so. There's a video of shooter climbing up a ladder with a big rifle on his back and then spending time setting up, but they didn't do anything? 미친 거 아니야? Secret Service don't care about private property? Oh. Cool. The shooting which set the country on edge on the eve of the Republican National Convention left one spectator dead. 그러니까 와, 이 spectator 어떡하냐. And then 2 were injured and sparked chaos at the event. So I hear there was 8 bullets being shot. I think maybe more than 8. Hand to his ear, dropped to the ground where he was surrounded by agents before behind hustled off the stage into a waiting car amid the screams and confusion of the crowd. They fired multiple shots toward the stage from an elevated position outside of the rally venue. The shooter fired as many as 8 rounds of a AR-style rifle while perched on a rooftop adjacent to the venue and was 200 to 300 yards away. Okay, it's very surprising. It was definitely surprising. I feel bad for the spectator who was killed though, guys. What does he has to do? 아, 얘는 왜 죽여? 미친놈들아. 아, 진짜. So injured, scattered, you know, dead, etc, etc. So they identified as Thomas Matthew Crooks, 20. Can you believe it? 20? 20 years old. You know, actually, normally, like 20-year-old, he used modified M16? Ah, really? That's like how US call people cops pigs? Ah, really? What is TMZ? Ah, this killed spectator is a 50-year-old man who tried to save? gossip site. Oh. So try to assess the motive for the shooting. So he was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of his right ear. Whoa. So immediately that something was wrong in that I heard a whizzing sound shots and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin. It is incredible that such an action can take place in my country. Whoa. I don't... 와, 미쳤다. Yeah, of course everyone will panic. Sniper shot a few shots, then more shots fired. Which were the other snipers sniping? Some people thought it was staged. Wow. Yeah, even actually Korean media also mentioned about this being staged. 이거는 if this was to be staged, yeah, if this were to be staged, 대박이다. 와. 야, 미친 거지 뭐. Can this be staged? Bystander and everything. 여기 나왔구나. Korea media? It wasn't Korea media that I read. It was actually just a community site. Stage is possible? Whoa. 와, 근데 이렇게 지나갔어. It just went 이렇게? Just kind of like 아. So I heard there was a game where it's to protect President Trump made 2016, so that game is being reevaluated. 근데 이거는 like aside from being politics, it's really unfortunate that this were to happen. I hope you know. And the fact that he was able to just prepare, like, you know, get his rifle up his bag, go up there with, you know, like the police not doing anything. So yeah, I mean, it could be something, could be staged, but shooting staged, maybe knife. I could guess knife, but shooting. So anyways, this was pretty shocking. Like all acting. Like this was all action from the president to get more votes. So, kind of unfortunate. You don't. It's really unfortunate that, you know, like there was a bystander, just one of the people dead. The fact that this 20-year-old had issues. But even if it's like legal, if he's climbing up the ladder near that place, I would still be sus though, right? Even if it's legal. 그거는, I think that's police's fault for not taking action near an event. Like, it's like saying, hey, smoking is legal everywhere, like outside, right? But if you see a guy smoking in front of a children's like a kindergarten, wouldn't you wanna call and sue the person? Or at least like call the police to tell him to like get out of the place to, you know, like smoke? That's kind of... And then this is worse, right? You could have someone injured, like... Because... So... It's unfortunate that the police didn't do anything. Have to wait for investigations to be done and over with? Ah. Ew. Guys, get off the media, guys. Get off social media. Another lesson. Another thing that I always say on my stream. Get off media. Get off social media. If any of you guys are feeling depressed or angered or awful about life through social media, get off. Get off. 야, 이게 뭐야. 아유, 진짜. A 20-year-old doing that? What did he want it to be when he was shooting, you know? Like, what was his mindset? Deleting my Twitch? Yeah, just to leave your wallet though. Wanted to be remembered in history? Like he wanted to appear in the history book? I guess that would make sense because look, this guy who's lonely, has no friend, at least from something that I read in the Korean thingy. And very quiet in school, you know? Actually, not to diss someone, not saying that that's all the that's like the trait that everyone has, because there is definitely those who are quiet, who just like to be quiet, but It's so sad that he wasted his life like this, guys. But like maybe for him, he appreciates the fact that now he's notorious for this. You know, he got what he wanted, right? So. You don't have someone to hang out with? 그치? Oh, he was bullied? I didn't read the bullying news. Was he bullied? 찾아보자. From the one I heard, there was nothing about being bullied, so I wasn't sure. So. I mean, my chat, you guys are adults, right? You guys can handle yourself in this type of deal, but still be... If you are feeling depressed and everything... Ah, everyone was bullied once. 아니야. 근데 되게, you know what's actually impressive is when you are in the 20s, you don't really think about politics that much, do you? Like, you don't get this much engaged in politics when you're 20, maybe like 25, 26. 아닌가? So actually it's surprising that like he would do this, but yeah, if any chat is feeling a little depressed and a little edgy, let me know. So social media would be, yeah. Political intense family. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I actually remember my friend who was in high school was really engaged with politics. I think their family was really engaged with politics. Well, guys. So who do we blame? This guy who shot him or the guy who bullied him? So many sad news out there lately, right? Of, you know, like in Korea there was like car issue, there's still the war going on, now there's shooting going on. Like, okay, like Trump ear issue, that sucks too, but like just the guy who died? The spectator who died too? Like, that's so sad. And the two who are critically injured? 얘는 뭔 죄야? They just went to go support their party, right? 그냥 이렇게 으쌰으쌰, you know. They just wanted to, like, support the party, but died? What the heck? Kind of hard to blame. Yeah, that's true. Actually, in this case, when someone has died, then we should not blame. It's my fault for asking who to blame, right? Because in the end, it's just a tragic incident that happened, right? And like, instead of the blaming game, we should just like condolence to those who died, or 아휴, 안타깝다. Just really unfortunate that this will happen. This happened. 에휴. So, moving on to next news. What screen marking? I'm using page marker. Isn't it nice? It's really nice. The shooter? Yeah, actually, because I can view it as, you can see it as, even if he was bullied, even if he was bullied, which is worst thing to do, like you should not do that. There were other ways for him to have gotten help and the attention that he wanted instead of causing this incident. So I can see that. I can see that point of view. But 아유, 뭘 또 애들 분리시키고. 아유. So someday, like sometimes when I read about this, so I mean, don't even listen to social media. And don't trust things that are on social media. One of the interesting things about this is that the shooter probably didn't have any good role model. 그러니까, yeah, I think that's the most saddest thing. Yeah. At this point. Bullying is still relevant nowadays? Bullying will be, even if we turn 50, even if we turn 100, even if we die, I think bullying will always exist. Because there's always going to be people like me who was stupid and just followed what my friends were doing. Don't ever do that. But because family hold, like the family, if they're getting, you know, like beaten up in the family, then they have no power, right? So where do they leave the anger? Where do they relieve the stress and anger to? People who have no power in classmates. And who have no power in the classmates? Those who are quiet and don't have friends. So that's how bullying happens. A lot of the cases. And that's where we talked about earlier whether or not this is the Tanak, like are the kids born with evilness or are they raised to be evil? Well, they're not like physically raised to be evil, but if you live in a family where actually I know of someone, you know, in Korea who is a lesbian, and that's not a bad thing. But in the Korean, like, you know, like Koreans who are very conservative, that's actually a very hard thing, right? To be, you know, like LGBTQ 플러스인가? So where was I going to go on with this story? Anyways, but I was talking to Mia, like, I wonder what made her be interested in women, you know? And then we were kind of having that conversation, whether would it be through family or it's like a kind of like a natural instinct. So but anyways, that kind of relates to bullying. Like, a lot of the case that I've seen, and I watch a lot of like these kids program, is that the parents, you know, parents are new to raising kids, right? And I might have the same issue, but there are definitely some parents who use force and power, like you whip, you know, like a lot of the times in Korea, you were whipped in the knee or like the thighs or the hand if you don't listen to the parents. And they actually did a study saying that actually is not a good way to raise a child, because then they get this feeling of they're always they always have no power against their dad, or usually the dads or the moms, whoever hit them, right? So that becomes kind of like a trauma. And there are those kids then, like, it kind of goes into two different routes, right? Where they get into like the more depressing like route of like, I lived in a very bad family hold, we used to be hitting, you know, blah blah blah. Or I guess that's one type. The other type is I'm so angry, but I have no strength right now to go against my dad, so I'm gonna bully people inside my classroom. Or there are definitely those who are like, I learned my lesson. But I think those who learn the lesson are a very mature child. That usually does not happen often, right? So yeah, so dominance will give them pleasure because they can't have dominance in the family because they don't even get love. They think so, then where would they, you know, relieve that dominance feeling, you know? Kind of the same question of why people do drugs. Why do people do drugs? Cause it's cool is one answer. Cause I'm addicted. I love the feeling of getting high, you know. Well, we know it's not good for your body, but yeah. Or they do drugs to escape. That would be thing. So. That's true. Yeah. So I heard if you punish your child, no matter what type of punishment, you have to explain why they are getting punished. But still, sometimes they don't know. So, that's why I think people bully others. So it's not a good action, and I even to this day feel really bad. But yeah, or simply have fun. And I think it kind of relates to bullying. Yeah. Actually, kind of going along with what Alvo says, in Korea, alcohol is viewed much more positive than any other things. Like, Korean, in terms of drugs, are so bad. Like, if you do drugs, you're in trouble. Like, police comes to your door and you're like... But when you drink alcohol every day, then you know what people say to you? They don't worry. They don't say, oh, I think you're alcoholic. You know what they say? Damn, you have good tolerance. That is so bad. That actually should change in Korean, like, mentality. But if you drink alcohol every day, that is as bad as I feel like doing drugs, or even worse, in your body. But definitely the how the society views it is much different. Like, even, you know, like me doing drinking stream was not a good influence, now that I think about it, because I would get wasted on stream long time ago. But we enjoyed it, you guys enjoyed it, we had fun, right? So there are definitely things that are more accepting versus other content. It was fun. See, you know, Chad said it was fun. But which do Koreans think is worse of? People who drink all the time versus people who never drink? I mean, if you don't drink, they don't judge you, I think. It's much better these days, but... yeah, my dark era. I honestly think alcohol and tobacco should, you know, they should do something about it, but... I think... honestly think like, if the country, alcohol kind of has a relationship with, I think, how the country lives. Alcohol or any of this type of like drugs or smoking, because like, so I was asking Mia, why do you think people don't increase the price of drugs and tobacco and alcohol? And he made a good assumption where he said, you know, like, for those who don't make as much money, like, that's their pleasure. That's how they get rid of stress, is through drinking and smoking. And so if they were to get those to a much higher price, let's say if, like, you know, a pack of cigarette was supposed to be like would cost at least like $20-30, then they will have nothing to relieve stress from. You know, like, tea doesn't give you pleasure in the body. Even if it's harmful in the body, it still gives you some type of pleasure and addiction. But other things, like, wow, I did so much work, let's get stress off of running? Huh? So in that sense, the country will not regulate those type of so-called like bad things to your body as much as other things. So yeah, and tobacco make too much money. I think that's a big problem. Right? Yeah. So sometimes I find it funny in terms of smoking. So you know how we in the smoking thing, we started off from a cigar, right? And we moved on to cigarette, and now everyone's doing that like MZ, you know, like 뭐냐 이거 what is that? 그 e-cigars. So now e-cigars have so much positive image compared to cigarettes. So I've actually heard people say, you know, I don't like it when he smokes, but I can understand like e-cigars or vaping. I'm like, I was actually shocked that they were okay with vaping versus e-cigars. So, there was. Yeah, but the image that people brought, because guess what? E-cigars have better smell, and it's you know, like it looks less harmful, so people actually smoke it inside. You know, like the one for Jenny's thing. People were like, it's okay, she's smoking e-cigar inside the room or whatever it is. And we're like, but yeah. Yeah, so in that sense, it's kind of unfortunate, to be honest, that. But how it relates to bullying. Now, going back to bullying, guys, is the fact that you know, bullying also is a sense of pleasure. Like the dominance, the feeling of dominance is a pleasure. And if you understand this, Leia, it's bad for you because you like that. So it's something that maybe like a normal person has a hard time understanding. But for some people who have maybe like a history of, you know, like abuse or some type of negative history in terms of like family life, or that's how they were naturally born, they believe that abuse or like dominance is a type of pleasure and they enjoy it. So it's kind of sad. We can't do anything about it. I think bullying will always exist, no matter how old you get, or you know, no matter what people will try to do. So instead of trying to get rid of bullying, because it's something I think that is inevitable, you guys can disagree with me, but I think so. Then to help that out, we can't have bystanders. I think that's the biggest part, is that okay, there's bullying, but to get maybe like, you know, like if someone is bullying, then we need to have help. We need to help that person, but that's always something that's not easy, you know. So it's really unfortunate. And as a kid, it's really hard to help. to understand that mindset of, oh, that person is being bullied. Oh, that guy is bad. That mindset doesn't grow on you until I think when you graduate. Because to some people, that might not look like bullying. Or to some people, they don't want to get involved. Because then they have to go to the teachers, the like do that. So, 몰라. Yeah. And yeah, that's true too. There's not a good system to deal with bullying, I think. But I gotta read some of you guys though. Zoomers, yeah. Inhaling actually combustion product is worse. Yeah, extended. It should be, that should not be the image of vaping. But people still think that it's better than you. I don't understand either. That's why people have to be educated. If they are not educated, then they will not know. Cause I also believe that e-vapes are much worse than you. Oh, 그래서 one of my guy friends smokes, and he goes, I was like, hey, do you quit smoking? And he's like, oh yeah, I quit smoking, but I'm still smoking e-cigarette. I'm like, 미친놈아. I swore. 야! 둘 다 안 좋아해. 끊어 이 새끼야. So I told him that. I was like, hey, F you, man. What the fuck? You wanna die early? So. I have signs here now that calls out smokes, weed, and vapes. 그럼. I like the hypocrisy of our Bavarian minister president being all up in arms about evil cannabis being legalized while being a super big supporter of the too much alcohol consumption. 아, 그러네. 아, cause Germany is also heavily alcohol loving country too. Well, you guys have the Oktoberfest. That's not good for you. Ah, 그래. So I know there one time used to be like a debate whether or not alcohol versus smoking, alcohol versus weed. But young Jinri at the time thought alcohol was better than weed. But now 30-year-old Jinri believes both of them are shitty. Just don't do both. Exercise, guys. Exercising has endorphin, and exercising can be can be weed. If you lift weight, that is weed. You're getting weed. But actually, exercising and getting bigger, like exercising can also be viewed at a bad point. So anything, I think anything. So in general, what I want to talk about this is, if you just do too much of anything, I think it's bad for you. Because I've also seen people who exercise get so crazy about making big muscles that they start doing the injection. 그러면 it's like, then he has like but girls don't like that body. But sometimes guys, I guess like even some girls also do that too. But like some guys think that, oh, like look at my boobs, you know, like moving boobs and like my abs and like look at my 이거 뭐냐 이거 you know. So just, I think at one point it's like if you just do too much of anything, it's not good for you. So, anyways. My question now is how to turn that pleasure mindset. How to turn that is that they need to ask for support. That is something that, but the problem is that there is no good support program. There is zero good support program, I think. Like, maybe I should really look into it, but when I was a kid, we just get educated about bullying, right? 그래서 뭐, like, talk to your teacher. Okay. But we're just playing with him. 이렇게 말하면, teacher said okay. They don't want to be seen as a snitch. 그러니까 actually they should not phrase it as a snitch, right, Flame? They should phrase the person who helps out, like the bystanders who help out the bullying kid as like a hero, right? But the reality is, if you help out a kid that's bullying, then he will get bullied. It's some weird logic. And the kid who got bullied, you know, will he stand up for the kid who like said, "Hey, don't do that," right? Good call. You get. See, like Flame is a good teacher. Guys, give a clap. You know, he is teaching the right thing. But there are definitely like some teacher don't teach them. So then, if they are not taught, kids are not taught, then they don't know. They will not know. They will be like, "Oh, 잠깐, wait. He told on me?" 그러면 what would the bully do? Be like, "Hey, 뭐 the kid who like told on him 가가지고, hey, sorry, I finally understood you." We go. Do you think the kid will do that? The bullying kid? You know what will happen? The bullying kid will get mad. Then you know what happens? "Hey, you told on me?" Easy, you know, like bully. 얘를 bully해 그러면. So if he gets bullied, then who will be the next snitch? 누가 who's going to defend him? Teachers? 개떡같은 소리 하고 있는. Teachers will not help. 뭘 어떻게 도와? Right? I think, you know, actually, if the kid is bullying someone, then everyone should bully that kid. 이게 이상하다니까. If someone is bullying one kid, then everyone else in the team should gang up on that bully. And say, "Hey, don't do that." 그럼 다 같이 "Don't do that." 그렇게 말해야 돼. That's why there was a very funny meme in Korea when there is bullying happening. 멈춰! You know that meme. I don't know if you guys know, but that was a meme in Korea where they say, to stop bullying, you gotta yell at the kids saying 멈춰. You know, everyone. I looked at the camera. 멈춰. 그래, 그게 of course that's the ideal type, right? That's 그게 ideal world. 그러네. Too much is bad on definition. No cannabis on the Oktoberfest. Think of the children while drunk on trying to fight, barfing, pissing on. Like. 그러네. Secondhand smoke is bad, I guess. See, at least for drinking, you drink to harm your body, but you cannot harm other people's body. But smoking, you can harm not just your body, but other people's body. So in that sense, I can see a point. Right? So. 도핑 쓰여줘. 그러니까. So. 그러니까, isn't that really funny? Like, to win a bully, you know what you have to do is get bigger and more meaner to the bully. 뭔 개떡같은 소리야, you know? 그치? The aggressive tendencies. 그치. Anyways, today's point is when you raise a child and when you see a child bullying someone, 어떻게 해야 되냐? I'd be so sad. No. That's why there's a lot of Korean dramas or even American dramas about bullying. But I think media should portray a better solution on those bullies. Like, if there's bullying happening, there's always bystanders. 그냥 뭐 그런 게 많잖아. There's always something like that. But 뭐 But here's what I also think: you know how people are like, wait, why aren't they helping out and just recording on phone? At least they're doing something instead of just literally just watching it. Better to just record and say and threaten the bully. Say, hey, I recorded it. If you don't want to get expelled, I'ma report it. 그러니까 이게 what the kids usually get worried about is the fact that the bystanders usually get worried about, if I were to stop this bully, will he stop or will he target me? If he targets me, then what can I do? Will there be anyone that would stand up for me? And for like anyone, like for a 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old child to go through that, they won't want to risk it. Because your parents are teaching you, better be safe. Don't do anything bad. Don't do anything harmful. But if you stand up for this kid, like I heard one of my friend's niece was bullied. Actually, I felt bad because when she said, "Oh my god, my niece had school problem," and she said, I got bullied. I was like, somewhat relieved me at least was that person was not the bully, right? But he got bullied. So I feel bad for saying this. 그래. Now that I think about it, I feel really bad. But I was just like, at least I wasn't really that he wasn't like the bully or like the person being like he was not the bully, right? But kind of hearing the story, this kid did taekwondo. He's not small, but people still bullied him. God, it's not about the size. It's just they like to bully the child who's weak, who is quiet and weak. Or they like to relate it as, if you are quiet and nice, then you are a weak fella. You gotta be evil and bitchy. That's sad. But that's reality though. When they see a crime happening, they're afraid that if they stand up to it, they're going to be alone and everyone else around looking. Yeah! How do you... Well, what is that? 그치, same with adults. I remember there was one incident in a subway where this guy grabbed this girl by her hair. 이렇게 like this. 이렇게 딱 잡는 거야. And said, hey, you listen to me. Well, you know? So then I looked at that. I wanted to go up, but my ex-boyfriend at the time stopped me. He said, 하지마, don't do anything. Please don't do anything. All my guy friends like to, all my boyfriend slash husbando love stopping me. 하지 말래. Just don't do it. Please, just don't stop. 왜? Why? Why? 근데 that's true. Also in Korea, they don't like to help out females anymore. And guys, this is also like a gender issue, which is really unfortunate. But there were a lot of incidents where a guy tried to help a girl out when a couple was fighting. All of a sudden, the girl turned back and reported him for sexual abuse. Not the boyfriend, but the guy who's helping out. Right? 그러면은 the girl is so stupid. 그냥 와 이런. Of course, that's like 1 or 2 times, but if you keep hearing these news, would they want to help them out? 안 나가주지. Not just a Korea problem. Ah, really? All around the world? It's so effed up. Like, I understand girls are not wanting to look very weak. 그래, okay, I understand. 그래, so girls got their right to vote. 뭐 다 받았잖아. Sometimes there are times where, you know, like, girls that do need help. And you have to thank the guys who helped you, not the boyfriend. Mentality, man. Mentality and social media is a big problem. So I hate talking about this gender issue. 진짜 이것 때문에 that's why the marriage rate all around the world is dropping, which is leading to like the child rate dropping. 그러니까 이게 미친 거야 이게. We're not blaming neither the guy or the girl, but 아니야, I'm blaming those psycho girls that's making everything mess up. 그러니까 I agree with you extended. You know why they choose that completely wrong person? 요거야! 요거! 그러니까 내가 미치지! You know why they choose those wrong person? Because they are good at hitting on this girl. They're good at flirting. They're good at like, oh, you are so pretty. 그래! Guys always give 200% at the front. When they are starting to date, they will give you 200%. But you know what? Reality, they don't do that. But they are like, oh, this guy helped me in at first. That is past, darling. Now, present, he is abusing you. But you know what? They cannot lose him. And I can say this because I was like that too. 나도 그랬지. But how did I learn? Because that was a douchebag. That guy was a douchebag. Because he cheated on me. Thank God. Thank God, guys. Let's all thank my ex-boyfriend for cheating on me. You know, I still thank him to this day for cheating on me. If he didn't cheat on me, my relationship would have been so bad. You know, I have now this like good mindset. And I'm very positive and everything. Because I have a better person. But thank you, Mr. X, for cheating. If he didn't cheat, then I would have been those stupid girls that have been like, but back then he tied my shoes. 뭔 개떡같은 소리야! Right? So what? He tied your shoes in like 2 years ago. How is he treating you now? Shit. But you know why? You know why these people are going so crazy? Is because the guy is somewhat good looking and somewhat is good at like 뭐라 해야 되지? Flirting. 그러니까 Guys, hey, I want to smoke now. This is why smoking is bad. Cause 진짜 내가 진짜 그러니까는 there are definitely some people that I'm just kind of like 아유 제발 좀 please get a sense. Something in America, a guy gave a girl CPR. 그러니까 they think CPR is sexual harassment. You're about to die! 그러니까 이게 미친 거야. So you know what sucks in Korea? It sucks for both girls and guys. One, girls assumes every guy that's walking behind them as a sexual assault guy. Isn't that sad? But you know what? I do the same thing. I feel kind of insecure if there's a guy behind me. And the problem with Korean guys is that they wear all black. So it's worse. If they wore like neon clothes, then maybe I'd be a little okay. But they were all black, they have a hat on. And you know, like, they're on their phone. So it's like, 뭐야, 왜 저래? You know, natural instinct is sad. But you know what now? Guys also feel bad. Guy also is like, why is she judging me? I'm just on my phone. What is this society? Now guys and girls hate each other. So you know what girls want? Drama guys. You know what guys want? Beautiful girls. Drama girls. Well, not drama girls. They don't want drama. They want BJ girls, like e-girls. So what is the world becoming? No marriage. Not saying marriage is like mandatory thing, but so less guys are wanting to get married. It's a fact. Yeah. Oh, anyways, that's life for you guys. Life lesson. Korea has a low fertility rate. Yeah. So for that to happen, you guys should get married. Right? 결혼해야지. So, you know what? To whom? 에휴, 몰라. Too many people around me wants like a standard guy look. They want like 훈남, you know. Any Koreans there? Do we have any Koreans here? You guys know 훈남? You guys know what 훈남 means? 훈남. Yeah, every country, even America is dropping. The only country I think that's not dropping in birth rate is India. Do you know why India is not dropping? 그래. Every country is dropping. Because I relate this to social media. We made an assumption. Me and I also had to talk about this. 오늘 내가 진짜 guys, 오늘 Hey, I'm teaching you so many good news, okay? So what you guys have to do, sub to my channel and the donation for my new PC. I'm giving you guys good teaching lessons. You know, if you guys were in front of me, I would have already slapped every one of you guys' head, being like, why you guys not get married? It's up to us to increase the birth rate. Right? 이게 because of social media. I think birth rate is increasing because of social media. Because I think housing, honestly, yeah, you can live the bare minimum if you really love that person. But the problem is social media. Like, if you really love the person, like, nowadays, you don't get married to have kids. Back in the days, like, back our family generation, our parents' generation, back in the day, it used to be marriage was to have kids, have a household. But nowadays, because people are having money and living off, and people are getting more educated about how much, especially women, has to go through, you know, like, if there's a negative mindset out there saying, if women get married, then I will have no career, I will have no job, I will lose my name, especially in Korea, because they don't call you by their name. My name will not become Jinri, I'll become so-and-so mom. So-and-so's mom, come here, you know. So girls don't want to get married. That was kind of the start of the declining, right, of birth rate. That's where I see it. That's my assumption. And then it's not going the other way around, but it's going down further. Because, okay, then if I were to get married, then I need ABC. Why? Hey, my friend X got married to a guy. I checked on social media. He's rich. He has Audi, A8 뭐시기저시기, and they always go on trip. How about you? What do you have? What? You want me to stay at like a small house? You joking me? I will not get married. I already lose my gender, my name, my work as a female. Now, not to have Audi and live in Gangnam compared to my friend, this marriage is worthless. So what do guys say? Guys hear all these, right? Okay, A, B, C. You think I'm lying? I've actually had so many people say, he's not the right guy for me because he doesn't make as much money as I expected. What about you? What about you? Oh, I'm like, what? 그래. Okay. 그래. So what do guys say then? I don't want to get married to you. Hey, there are girls in the 20s. If you are like 26 or 7, 8. Hey, girl 24 has same spec, but she's younger. She has better chance of getting pregnant and everything than you who's like 28, 9. 내가 굳이 너랑 결혼해야 돼? Why do I have to get married to you? Or some guys also think I'm 30 something. If I get married, then I have to get ABC. I have to get I have to get a car. I have to get a wedding venue. Those Instagram wedding venues are like $50,000, right? I also have to get this. I'm a YOLO my life. I don't want to get married. And I think that's some of you guys, right? 너네지? It's you guys, right? How many of you guys agree with this? How many of you guys are like, I don't have a car, I don't have a house. I heard some of you guys, I don't have a house. I don't have house랑. I don't have money, savings. How much is marriage fee? Is there any girl who will be accepting of this girl? 없잖아. Not that many guys agree. There's no girls who will agree with your spec. Is what you guys are thinking. 맞잖아. That's what you guys think. So what? Then what happens? 안 해. I'm not trying. I don't want to try because there's no girls already. That's you guys. So what you guys do? Watch girls like me. Watch me. Let's talk about news. 그래, just to spend $20 on Jinri and she will be streaming 24/7. 봐봐! Look at Flame! $25! 그래, 그냥 just spend 25 Jinri. 그러면 what does this girl do? 어머, Flame! 어머, thank you so much, Flame! 어머, 고마워요! Thank you so much for your $25 donation. 이게 reality야. But guess what? If you give that $25 to a girl, what does she do? Yeah, I cannot buy my Louis Vuitton bag. Okay, there's not always Louis Vuitton, but $25? Where you think you can spend with $25? What can you do with that? 뭐야? What the end? 결혼 안 해. 그렇지. Only 25? Yeah, what can you do with that $25? $25 is boba? And we're done. It's like $25? What Okay, Flame. 모르겠네. So then where do guys spend money? E-girl! Girl streamer like me. We have better reaction. Better something. Better, right? 그래. 그러면 이제 그게 끝이야. Right? 그래. See, look at Biza. Don't spend money. 끝이야. They don't want to spend money to girls anymore. Because they're not appreciative. Nowadays, people don't hold the door. 왜? You don't think. Who thinks? 뭐 어쩌라고. 그치? Some girls are not like this. There's girls like who give even $20? 그러면 어머 진짜 고마워요. Thank you so much. There's girls like that. But how do you find those girls? How can you find those girls? And you know what that means? You have to try. But there's a ratio. It's like gacha. If you play like Genshin Impact, or if you play like Cookie Run, there's the S class gacha. There's the A class gacha, B class gacha. What's the percentage in games? Games? Why you guys should play games? It tells you the reality. What's the percentage, guys, of trying to get an S class? 0.000123 뭐 이런, that's the percentage of S class. That's reality for you. To find a girl that appreciates your money, that's 0.00123. If you try to meet a 그래 0.003 whatever. Yeah. There's no even pity system on this girl finding marriage game. So the only way to get your percentage high is to increase your spec. Your spec. You need to then, what do you need? Audi. You need a house. You need 뭐냐. So yeah, Natsu is saying the right thing. So to win it, you don't find S class just to not play. 그러면 뭐해? That means you don't get married. So then what happens? Birth rate drops. And so so let me correct it. Social media is not the main issue of birth rate dropping, but it's definitely one of the reasons why. But the main role is that guys are being educated. They are getting smarter and smarter. So the more smart, like, cause back then, guys, let's talk about like mom days. My mom, my dad, they would go meeting. You know what they would just look at? Guys, no, they're pretty. They have good body to have good child. Actually, there's a thing in Korea. You have good butt to have good body, a good baby. 요 엉덩이 골반이 크면은 you have good. Girls only looked at body. Guys only looked at girls' body. Why? 애 낳아야 되니까. Our role was to get kids, right? Guys, what do girls look in guys? Money. 그래. Or potentials. 그래. You have potentials? Okay. You are good dad-like figure? Okay, let's get married. Because mom and dad were not educated. My mom, my dad, if they were to meet nowadays, I don't think they would get married. Actually, my mom might. Actually, my mom and my dad. I don't know. So, my mom is a really, like, I am like my mom. Okay, I'm doing my mom and my dad's love story because, Flame paid the $25, but my dad did not have anything. But I mean, he worked at a big company, but you know what my dad decided to do? My dad, while dating my mom, decided to quit work and go back into college. 미친 거 아니야? If you think nowadays thing, no girl will marry my dad because that is crazy. But my mom said, okay, then I will work. You can study. 이랬어. So my mom did English teaching. So that's how she paid for the family. My dad went back to grad school. So even actually no, this was early marriage. So even they switched roles. So I remember my dad wasn't with us always. He was at laboratory studying while my mom was teaching. So she actually taught till like labor, like right before labor, when she was giving birth to me. Right? 그러니까 이렇게 해서 그래서 I would say, Mom, don't marry that kind of guy. 왜 그런 남들 만났어? Why you meet that guy? Because she apparently had like a thing with like a rich guy. I was like, hey, I could have been like, princess. Now I am just a streamer. But you know what the shocking thing is? I did the same thing with Mia. 그러니까 이게 어쩔 수 없어. It's like in the genetics. Like if you check my genetic blood, you can see Jinri's blood. There's like AATA. I think that is standing for she will meet a guy who has nothing. But I don't know why are we on this talk? But yeah, the more educated you are, the more you don't want to get married, because marriage in the end doesn't have any good potentials. What do you think are the positive traits of marriage? 없어. Nothing. 뭐가 있어? You always fight. You always fight. You don't want kids either. You know how much it costs to raise a kid? 20K. Right? 20K. Oh, well. Right? Isn't that what the studies were? Well, like up to elementary school, it's like 20K dollars. So, what's the if that 20K for 1 year? 그래. So, guys, Jinri loves statistics. Would you get married? There's no benefits. What is the benefit of getting married, guys? 뭐가 있어? When you get married, you get another parent to take care of. That don't go well with you. 없어. There's none. I'm okay, tax advantage. So what? Right? Okay, low tax rate. But you are already spending money on your in-law. Well, in-law, if you are single, you only have to spend money on your parents. If you are married, you have to spend money on parents and in-law. And then you get kids. Now it's spend money, in-law, parents, kids. You know. And you have to every week spend time with family. What's the benefit? 없잖아. See? People are getting educated. You guys want to know the real reason of why people get married? Why you should get married from someone who's married? The positive trait of getting married? 그냥 좋아해서 그래서 같이 사는 거야. Cause you guys love that person. Just because you enjoy the time you spend with that guy. That's the main reason. Love! 그거야! So as a person, you know the MBTI thing everyone talks about, there's like F who's more emotional versus T who's more realistic. For someone who's realistic, does that make sense? For you guys who's realistic, 맞아? Just love? is that true? 말이 돼? 말이 안 되지. See? They don't get married. So, you know how you should marry someone? You gotta brainwash them into saying, hey, we love each other. We should get married. You think that's a joke? You think Disney stories are a joke? That's reality. You gotta brainwash people to get married. You gotta be like, my Prince Charming, I will make you upload Instagram. So you know what Mia said? Mia said, don't ever date a guy. This is Mia tip. You guys can write it on Discord. But Mia said, don't get married to a girl who does social media. God, she gets too much knowledge from social media. Because at the time I didn't do social media. You know, I wasn't an influencer at the time too, right? Of course I did a bit of streaming, but I wasn't like too heavily involved in social media. Like, I like playing games. Not game joy, just play games. But don't meet a guy. Social media. Not saying social media is the main cause, and there's girls, but and that's everyone saying. So, yeah. Don't marry a content creator. Personally, I wouldn't marry a content creator. If I were to marry someone like me, I'd get so annoyed. I'd just take pictures. Anywhere I go, I'm like, Mia, 찍어줘. Anywhere. Anywhere, more, anything. Oh, that's content. Okay, guys. 나 찍어줘. Oh my god, do I look pretty? 어머. Video me. Hi guys. That's content creator. If Mia becomes 그거 좀 고민해봐. I don't want to marry him. 그러니까 we're always doing job. We're always picture taking. 그러니까 so you guys should marry? Sorry guys, 내가 너무 I'm sorry to kind of spoil you guys the reality. But 그러니까 진짜 so that's why you should really marry someone you love. But let's talk about iced coffee. Because I feel like I'm going to relate it to someone that I should stop talking about. I mean, 그니까 이거야. Like, there are a couple of words that I hate when girls use it. I've heard girls say, you gotta tame the guy. 미친 거. Ugh, I hate it when I can't tame my husband. He's not a lion. He's a human. Tame. Oh, those girls, marriage life is awful. They think that I have to control. The only time I say, you have to input things to Mia's brain is when I want something. I want him to relate to something instead of giving him like the reality fact check. I just tell him, Mia, don't give me fact check. That's the only input I give him. But I don't say, Mia, I have to tame Mia. You know what? That's treating him like a beast. That's so many things I've heard. There's so many issues with females right now. Also males. But I don't even want to talk about those crazy males. But 꿀꺽! But it's not just Korea. It seems like America too. 뭐 coffee day? Guys don't want to spend money to you girls. It's another annoying thing that it's annoying me. There's so many things that people say to me that I'm just kind of like, 제발 stop. It's just, 나 진짜, I just want to like slap them in the face. 진짜, there are definitely a couple of girls like that I just want to be like, 아유, 진짜. And neck slice, like head slice. That's why I don't have girlfriends. I want to slap them too. The worst I've heard is I like young guys because they are more into like working hard, as in like wanting to flirt and wanting to try to get my numbers and work hard for me. But guys in 30s, they're not trying. Then I feel like those people should just live alone. 몰라. Let's talk about iced coffee, guys. If you guys want me to continue this marriage talk, $20. 아니면 let's move on. 나 오늘 K-pop도 해야 되고, I got to cook, I got to do shit. man. 진짜 내가. So I had someone tell me that they were told it's not a deal unless the guys made enough money on them. 아휴. 그러니까, guys, spend money on e-girls. We have better reaction. Hey, $25 and I will do 10 push-ups, 진짜. 아유, 나 진짜. 말도 안 Anger. I have too much anger. 아니야. We gotta move on. We really gotta move on. 아휴. 그러니까 okay, so if there are girls like that, then Bizo, you have to say 할 말 하란. I'll teach you Korean word. 할 말 하란. 할 말, 하란. Just say that. Okay, repeat after me, guys. 할 말 하란. I have lots of things to say, but I will not say it because it's waste of my mouth. I hate girls. I hate these type of girls. 나 진짜 I cannot understand like 미친 거야 진짜. The world is going crazy. Of course, 그래. There are definitely those crazy guys, okay? There are definitely crazy guys. Not like there are guys who want like IU. They want to marry IU. Someone that looks like IU. 그래, that guy, we just say you're crazy. But what's unfortunate about Korea is that when a girl says, I want a guy who, you know, makes like just 6 figures. Just? I want a guy to date a guy who has a house. Just? Now that's standard. So you know what other girls say when they hear that? Oh, of course you deserve a guy like that. Bitch. Really? Yeah. 말도 안 돼서. Don't lie. And you know what? I hear that every day. Every day, every night. I'm hearing that. That's the problem. That's why I don't hate guys. Because guys, if a guy said, I want to date someone like IU, you know what other guy friend will tell him? Just look in the mirror. And they'd be like, you don't right? That's reality. IU doesn't want to meet you. That's what like other guys will say to each other. No guys will be like, I want to see IU. No guys will be like, yeah, you have like the face for IU. You can do it. You can beat 이종석. No. Yeah, if a guy friend says you, hey, report him or don't be friends with him. He is using you, okay? 그러니까 이게 that's the problem. But the other girls, I want to meet a guy who's just, you know, like who just works at a big company. He just works at like maybe Google or what is it? Fang, right? I just want to meet a guy who works at Fang. Just you can do it. But it's not just a Fang. But he has to be like okay looking. Okay, you know what the definition of okay? That's the Korean word. Not okay. He has to be like, you know, he has to just be decent, like in style. Okay? Hey, as you guys know too, nerdy guys are not okay looking. Also, if they are nerdy, if they are good looking, and they are working at Fang, and they are, you know, they will not date just one girl. Okay, there are definitely those people, but most guys will not, because guess what? Girls are lining up for that guy. I don't understand it, right? Right? I don't understand that. Really? Okay. Maybe, yeah. They will just play around with. 그러니까 이게 isn't it shocking? I've also heard they need lots of money, but they also have to spend a lot of time with me. Guys, let's do smoke break. Yeah. That's why I don't say I hate guys, because already guys know to other guy friends they'll be realistic. They'll be like, you are crazy. You wanna meet IU? Go look at the mirror. Right? But girls cannot say that. That's the hardest thing. The girls cannot say, I wanna meet. Look at the mirror. Look at your wallet. We cannot say that. That is impossible to say. Because you know what happens if I say that? I become a bitch. I become the nemesis. Everyone will hate me if I say that. Right? You wanna marry Sana? Go look at the mirror. Yeah, so they just want a wealthy guy. Because they don't want to live a wealthy marriage life. 그러면은 뭐. Like, hey, if you see someone like Kuro, don't be friends with that guy. 미친놈이야. 이거 뭐. So, that's why birth rate is low. You don't. How many of you guys are 6'5"? How many of you guys are 6'5"? How many of you guys are good looking? How many of you guys are rich? How many of you guys have a house? Let's start with the basic. How many of you guys have a house? Anyone has a house? And yeah, they're not even getting. Oh, you have multiple houses? Anyone have a house? 아니야. Who cares about renting? Not to. 그거 상관없어. We need a house. Anyone has a house? None of you guys have a house? 그러니까 this is reality. 이게 현실이야. 응? This is reality. 안쓰러워. It was really unfortunate. No one's self-doxing, yeah, right? You guys are not doxing yourself, right? Okay, how many of you guys work in finance? How many of you guys earn 6 figures? I will not yoink your money. How many of you guys work have six figures? 그래, people who get 6 figures won't even watch my stream, right? They'll be busy making money and partying. Anyways, 그러니까 So lately it's been really stressful. 그러니까 so chat, I want you guys to be realistic to some people. What is instead of toys? Huh? Have you heard of the princess syndrome? What is the princess syndrome? A sense count as 0.00 뭐 0.61 이렇게 그치. Yeah, you guys are 6 figures, guys. That's reality check for you guys. I'm sorry, Chad. 이게 현실이야. That's reality. So how many of you guys are getting married? Anyone thinking of getting married? Anyone married on my channel right now? That's like, oh my god, she's talking nonsense, or anyone married? 없나? 아휴. 그러니까 저런 쉐인 같은 애들이 문제라고. Good luck, guys. But you guys need to get married for the birth rate to increase. 그러니까 이게 life is sad. Life is so sad. 아니야. Anyone plan on getting married? Anyone like plan on getting married or they're like no marry at all? Are they your kids? Oh. Eventually? And have kids? How many of you guys are eventually wanting to get married and have kids? No? Wait, but don't you have to... I mean, like, find someone to have kids with, right? Ah. Yeah, you're planning to meet someone and have kids, right? It's just America just doesn't do marriage as much, right? Like find someone and have kids. Or are you talking about adoption? Can you get adoption? Wait, when I say if you want to have kids, but wait, for those who are saying you want kids but no marriage, does that mean you want to have kids for adoption, or you just date and have kids? I think it's common law. 뭐야 이거? 어? I live together but not get married. They have kids biologically or date with kids. What is surrogate? Wow. Actually, I have confession to a girl, but let's meet again. Or if you can get married earlier when you have a baby, but some other woman carry. But it's my sperm. Wait, do you have a girl? Is there a girl too? 나 잠깐만, 나 bathroom time. I gotta pee. I drink too much water. 잠깐만. Guys, don't.
Right? Stop queen.
잠깐만. I just feel nerdy like this. I don't feel like an 아줌마. I just feel nerdy. Like old lady. Okay, we will postpone that one. 아씨, 나 무슨 아줌마 이거 아줌마 같아. 할매. I just feel nerdy. Wow, do you see that? 야, 나 그대로지 않아? 귀여미. 야, 2 years라고 하니까 나 너무 늙어 보인다. I sound so old. You don't have to design anything.
Really? I didn't know that to design.
You have been tricked! Congratulations on being tricked and part of Jinri-ko. Your pay is Jinri's 애교 and love.
Did I want that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm in my dream. Maybe I'm dreaming.
My love.
Okay, thank you.
And my 애교.
Okay, thank you.
It's your payment.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, why are you running away from me? But yeah, thank you so much. Welcome to Jinri-ko. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. So apparently, guys, listen to me. So apparently, when you play golf, you have to have your hair up. And then like when you swing, your hair goes fa-cha. And when it goes fa-cha, you know, you have that like ribbon, like the side thing that also goes fa-cha, so it's gonna look so fa-cha like. That's why I bought it, guys. Cause I want my hair to go fa-cha. Sound effect, sound effect. Fa-cha, like. Oh shit.
너 내가 더 놀랐어. I didn't know you were sitting here, and so I was like, and then who's this woman was looking at me. I was like, who's this woman?
Aren't you cold?
No.
그거, you know. Oh my god, I'm so clumsy. Oh my god.
Thank you guys. Thank you for your donation. 감사합니다.
Typical Korean ajuma's picture. Good thing I peed. Oh, you guys don't see my face. I have one leg up. Must be in a battle. What do you think they will fight with? 뭘로 싸울 것 같아? 총? Gun? Knife?
They're more.
Oh shit.
What?
Oh my god, this scared the crap out of me.
악의 마음을.
우리 둘 다 놀랐어.
Without further ado, our final dance in this semifinal event, the Jive. Music please.
Maybe we can bring another chair, but we're looking at this. But we should put this one.
오케이 오케이 오케이. 이거 해줘야지.
Are you calling me? Can you see me? It's really hard. We are just too tall.
Cover your mouth. Okay, okay, okay.
Sure. Good thing is good angle. Good thing is nice.
아 어지러워. 아 어지러워.
Oh my god, I can't reach it.
Oh. Done. Isn't she so hot, guys? Wow. Wow. Oh, I wish I had that body. 우와, 어머, 어머, 오, 오, 오. 아, 이쁘다. I like seeing pretty girls. 어, 방알. You have the hair? It's a start? Okay, I got one thing down. I gotta get rid of the bangs though. Guys, I got hungry from talking so much. Oh, let's eat. The reality: don't get married. Alright, I have a bathroom, and then I got food, and then I'm here. I got the burrito good. I bought this so that I could eat during stream. It's like a good stream food. Wow, 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 wow. Mhm. 안 돼, 진짜. 하여튼, guys, marriage는 I know we keep talking about marriage, but like, you don't have to get married, but I wish you guys can find someone that you would want to stay forever with. Can I smack you? Right? Like, you don't have to get married on paper, but at least find someone you want to stay your life with. Right? Because I feel like at one point in life, you will regret not finding someone. Right? Like, how many of you guys will enjoy living by yourself? Yeah. And don't be picky. Ever. Only be picky with the right choices. How about that? You can be picky. I'm picky. But yeah, cause of guys like Holly, girls don't want to get married. Yeah, don't put gender issues here. You're saying our wife doesn't nag me? Hey, You guys nag girls, girls nag guys, we nag each other. Because you say those things, girls don't want to get married to you. You are so bad person. But you put gender here, then that's why it's getting worse for people to get married. So this is where I'm saying, guys, like Holly, we just call him, he's an idiot. He'll just live forever and die alone. But girls don't there's no one to say that. Alright? 그게 현실이야. Like, I talk with Mia's guy friend, or like Mia talks with his guy friend, and I hear the stories, and Mia's always honest. Like, they get like a bit of agreement, but in the end, they tell the truth. Saying, hey, come on, reality, don't do that, right? For instance, you know how I met my college friends? They told me, I'm dating a girl. Because they're, oh, congratulations, you know, like, oh, good for you. Finally, you have faced the reality, right? I was like, 축하해, 진짜 축하, you know, congrats. You know how he goes? Yeah, but I'm meeting this girl. I'm like, who? And he met this girl at this bar. And since my friend was in Korea, she was coming all the way from like Busan or something to meet him. I'm like, why are you still in contact with her? I was like, I don't know. I was like, you're flirting with her. You're giving her like, you know, like ideas. So I smacked him. Hey, if I were single, I would never meet a guy like you. I told him that. I was like, because I don't want to marry someone like you. 넌 너가 좀... good night. And he was like, huh, why? I'm like... And even like, there was another guy friend. And we, you know, I had one guy friend, another guy friend. I was like, this guy friend, we can go to the bathtub and nothing will happen. He and I are good friends. Like, mood? Oh, right? But with you? I don't trust you. You are going to hit on me and do shenanigans. Like, I don't trust you. You are not a good guy friend. I told him that. Did he get hurt? Yeah, he probably got hurt because we were like smacking the, like, you know, smacking the truth. But does he needed that? I think so. Especially after hearing I have a girlfriend and then treat. But with girls, can we do that? Imagine telling a girl this. Hey, have you looked in the mirror? Like, do you think you have the traits to meet those guys? What? I cannot say anything more because I do the same thing. I always go, you can do it. Wrong. No wonder guys think I'm a bad friend. But this is where bully comes into play. I'm a bystander. I don't want to be involved. My God, this is the mindset of bystander. Don't want to get involved. Because I don't want to be the girl. No. Because if I'm part of it, then you know what happens? I'll be like hinting it, be like, oh, like, what? So, reality is this, guys. Like, 진짜, I recommend finding someone that you will love for the rest of your life. There's a reason why Disney teaches you happily ever after. You gotta meet someone that you will live happily ever after. What? It's a sad truth. So you can see one people, like a set of people that knows how to do that, but another set that don't know that. Okay, not the new Disney. Whatever makes you happy, but hold on. And don't get too upset if the girl is a bitch. Just move on. Hope one day you guys can meet someone that you will enjoy your life with. Whether it's love or, you know. Don't you guys want to meet someone like me? 너 얼마나 쿨해. I'm so cool. Okay? Sorry, chat. I'm taken. If you guys tried a little harder. 뭐 왜 너야? Not too bad. Yeah, Ben, not too. Yeah, no, I'm cool. I'm a gamer. Oh yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm humble. I can make 6 figures. 난 늘 이 생각이었어. I don't make 6 figures now, but one day I think I can make 6 figures. That's a good point, Santoshi. Yeah. Oh yeah, we don't like more than 200 words. Sorry. Can you cut it in half? But I met Mia when he didn't have anything. But I realized he was a diamond, even if he was covered. 그러니까 you need to have that eyesight. But a lot of girls don't have that. They only look at the outside, so it looks like dust. But inside is diamond. They don't know. That's a really good trait for me to have. So that's why I don't have that many friends. There aren't that many diamond out there. I was lucky. Oh. But that's the problem, is that girls don't care about the inside part. They only care about the outside part. So, boy, you piece of shit. Oh, sorry. Throw it away, right? But inside it's like real diamond. Wow. It's hard. Like, is Mia a diamond in terms of figure? Like, does he make 6-figure finest? Nah, he's poor. Even but did he change my mindset? Is he like positive mindset? Oh no, good guy. 됐지 뭐. Do you think their guy will stay pretty forever? Yeah, forever. But you know what's shocking? You know how you guys told me Mia looks good looking now? It's because he lost weight. When I first met him, like the day that we started dating, he was fat. That was his like highest weight. Oh God. I don't want to date him. I was like this badass douchebag. He was fat. But I liked his personality. And he was calm. That's why I like to tell people that are like me that, you know how I'm really extroverted. I tell them, meet someone that can like help you be calm. It's a very important trait to have, right? So. Oh really? Is that a thing? Is there a link for it? That's why some girls like fall in love with guys who are already married, because guys who are already married are smooth at everything. You know what I mean? Like guys who aren't married, they are very rusty or not in a good. But guys who are married, they get educated by educated, maybe not educated, but they go through like women and, you know, work on either outfits, like try to, you know, like help them. So guys are more natural at, you know, helping out with girls. Yeah, experience. Or so then a lot of single women, yeah, they're tamed by a lot of females. Yeah, so they're trained to be liked by other females. So that's why a lot of single women would be wanting to go for guys. Pre-approved, quick. That's why I say, 제발. Anyways, life is hard. Even Mia and I have to talk about this. No, ba. You gotta be subbed. That too. I heard it's expensive to get out of marriage. Ah, okay. So post-dating 8, what inside of me did they bring out? How did my body feel during the date? Stiff, relaxed, or somewhere in between? Do I feel more energized or de-energized than I did before the date? Is there something about them that I'm curious about? Did they make me laugh? Did I feel heard? Did I feel attractive in their presence? Did I feel captivated, bored, or something in between? But then, you know what Koreans add here? Can I have check? Or a lot of the modern women have this. 이게 제일 중요하잖아. 이거잖아. 야, 이거? You know what the it makes a point. It makes a point, but does not go along with people who only care about the outer appearance, because it feels different when you make a old dad joke, like a dad joke, versus when Chaonu or BTS makes that joke. Which one? Guys, imagine. 잘 생각해봐. There is Where's our intern face? Let me give you an example. Ah. Ah. So let's say let's say 이렇게 딱 있어. Oh, there is this guy. 딱 한 명 있어. You know? This is guy one. 딱 이렇게 있어. He is so funny. He is so goddamn funny. 누구 있냐? 딱 있고. 하나는 뭐 이런 남자애가 있어. 그래 봐. Just taking time. This guy versus where did I save it? What the heck? It's not here. Ooh. 이렇게 딱 있어. 이렇게 이렇게 딱 두 개가 있어. 야, they say the same thing. 이렇게 딱 two guys are like here, okay? 딱 두 명 있는데 they say 뭐 what's a dad joke? Felix says 뭐 where is it? Why do turkeys play percussion? You know, and I don't know. They have drumstick. 어머, 어떻게 you're so funny. 뭐 이러게 되잖아. Naturally. 저 눈빛, he's staring at me with those eyes. Right? And then there's this guy. And there's this guy. He goes, there are only two things I don't eat for breakfast: lunch and dinner. 감정이 없어. No emotion. Just. 근데 이제 뭐 어떻게? Right? 그러니까 이게 애매해. You know, they most have to importantly add. 근데 but I think it's like just add. Don't look at face too much. You know? 아니면은 don't judge appearance too much. 뭐 이런 걸 써야지. Cause 봐봐. Okay, one I understand if they bring a good conversation. But I don't like the fact that it's usually that the other person has to try hard. Like, what side of me do they bring out? Why can't we do that to each other, right? But for girls are used to getting everything received. That's the problem. Like, he's not that into me. Of course, he's old too. You don't try hard. Why should the guy try hard? This guy's not in like 20, right? So. 그다음에 how did I feel stiff, relaxed? What's the ideal thing? What was King Sejong's favorite drink? 아이에오우유? What the heck is that? 우유! 그러니까 like 이렇게 딱 있어. 이렇게 딱 있는데 막 Felix 오빠가 hello. 그러면서 막 What was King Sejong's favorite drink? 그러면서 막 뭘까? 세종? 뭐 한글? 모르겠네. Then he'd be like 아, 이, 에, 오, 우, 유. 어떡해 오빠 너무 웃겨. Oh my god, you're so funny. 근데 막 this ugly, you know, this like intern 아저씨 goes like, what is the King Sejong's favorite? 뭐, what, just 아, 에, 이, 오, 우, 유. 이게 중요하다니까. 이게 it's not that, it's reality. So either you gotta be really 그러니까 sucks to be you guys. 이거 어쩔 수 없는. This is reality. 이런 오빠가 like this 오빠 딱 이렇게 있어. He's like looking at me. 나를 이렇게 쳐다봐. And just as 아재 joke, like dad joke. 그러면 okay, here's my number, here's my wallet, 뭐 here's my bank account 이렇게 되는 거지. But do we know if he's like good guy? We don't know. Yeah, he could be reading the thing. You know what? He could just be reading the back of a, you know, like a nutrition thing, and the girl would be amazed at his knowledge. 그냥 여기서 막, this one has 뭐 calorie, 뭐 something. 그러면, 어머, he's so smart. God, doesn't matter. It's all about looks. Life is unfair, guys. Life is unfair. 이렇게 생긴 투수, 이렇게, you guys. Even for you guys, it's the same thing. 여기다가, 너 뭐 아까 누구 뭐 아이유? 아까 나타봐. Like imagine, Why is it not showing up? Something is weird. Even like, 이거 안 되니? Even like this picture, 이렇게 딱 있어. 이런 여자가, 뭐 여기 딱 있어. 이런 여자. Like there's this girl like this. 근데 막 하트하고 뭐 she says like what did one toilet say to the other? You appear a bit flushed. How many of you guys are laughing? 뭐 그런 얘기를 해. 오빠 today 뭐 이렇게 됐나? It's natural instinct. Oh my, that's so funny. How do you make a tissue dance? Put a little boogie into it. 그럼 그러니까 like and then they say like more stiff? 그렇지. If you see some girl like this, you would feel stiff. You know, 엄청 막 도끼도끼 and 막 웃는데 막 한 번 이렇게 if you know like someone like IU comes out at the meeting date and then post a date and then she goes like 오빠 you know 이러잖아? You guys 그냥 바로 이제 막 here is my wallet, 뭐 here is my car key, my house key, one key, every key, my bank account. 뭐 그러니까 just IU comes out and asks 뭐 do I feel more energetic or de-energetic이지? 뭐 it's like I can just have a sex with you. 끝나는 거. Right? Did they make me laugh? 그래 이런 여자가 뭐 그렇게 하면 of course they will make you laugh. 그냥 봐도 행복해. You just look at her and you're happy. You just look at her, it just like makes you laugh. 그냥 요것만 if a girl, if she does this, you guys laugh. 아유 꺼져. Same thing with guys and girls. You don't like. 그러니까 face has a huge part into like. Has a huge part into dating. That's life. 그러니까. You know, but here's the thing, Shay. How will you get to know the personality? Like even IU like picks nose, you guys be like, oh, that's so beautiful. 이럴 거잖아. She's like, oh, 왜 이래? I know you guys. 내가 모를 줄 알아? 그래, you will love IU no matter what.
피카피카
그러니까 저런 것만 해도 막 so cute. 너무 귀엽다. 근데 막 if I do like 피카츄 뭐 이러면 you guys be 잠깐 진리 please you're old don't do that. 맞아 진리 please 제발. 그러니까 이게 so you see why it's important for Sora to 이것도 이제 you know don't be too mean to Sora guys. Says Jinri. 아유 어렵다. 어려워. Dating is hard. 어려워. Anyways, let's move on. 뭐 뉴스요. 뭐 아이스 커피 언제 끝내? Okay, now back to iced coffee. Can get a cheap caffeine fix at home this summer. Oh, really? 그래. Some people make. See, I make iced coffee at home. Right? So you see why face is important in marriage and dating. 전화기 참 힘들다. 근데 I think 몰라. At least look decent if you guys want to get married. If anyone will get married by or has a girlfriend.
아까 제가 조금
시작됐다. Oh my god.
그런데
It started.
지금 보였죠? 저 말고 누구 마이크 가지고 있는 거
그래, you guys are laughing right now. 어머, 지금 다 신나잖아.
진짜 웃긴다.
So wow, sorry.
혼났어 막.
Okay. Her voice of yelling. Okay. Like that's the reality, you guys. You guys also want pretty girls. I know it. I want pretty guys too. 나도 I want him to ask me for my number. I don't want like 누구 있냐? Who is the fugly guy? You know, 이런 오빠가 나한테 번호를 물어봐. 다 줘야지. Gotta give everything. 안 돼. But face is not everything. 아유 몰라. 뭐 행복하겠다. It's still just a desire. like 그치? 근데 it's actually like once you age, once you get older, you start not to care about the facial feature as much. You start to care more about how he treats me. So, and I think guys will lean more for.
그 사진이 정말로 예쁘면 산체스 너는 죽는다.
그치? 나도 아이유 만나고 싶다. 나도 I wanna date 아이유 too.
아유 이만 갑니다요.
쟨 뭘 먹고 저렇게 이쁠까? How is she so that pretty? I think IU is also pretty. Not just because of her looks, but also her voice makes her. It matches her face so well that you just. 자식 좀 이쁜데? 나도 아이유 이뻐. I like IU too. Right? Very, very cute. 진짜 IU is kind of like the ideal girlfriend's type. Like personality, face, voice. So that's why I think a lot of guys like IU. Right? 그럼 딱 봐봐. You just look at IU. For example, 딱 IU를 봐. 응? Just even her normal picture. Of course, this is like done photography, but like, 뭐 이런 사진. Just look at her. Just lovely. 그냥 딱 보면은 너무 사랑스럽다. You get the 진짜 she's very lovely. 근데 her personality is not like those like girly girl that's like 되게 chill 해. She's very chill. You can see it. I watched a couple of things with her too. 그러니까 그냥 my heart. 아유 super kawaii but personality. And she's like the girl.
Hi everyone, to all you
말려.
overseas, this is IU. On September 28th and 30th only, IU concert, The
voice is
Golden Hour,
adorable.
will be released in
And
cinemas
even just
around
the
the
acting
world.
이러는 거. 와.
Experience the Golden Hour show on the big screen with immersive surround sound
Just
presented in
movie.
this special cinematic cut.
Actually, there's a
I
guy
hope you enjoy
meme
the
with
concert
Taonu.
and don't forget
Because
your
Taonu
eyes.
is a perfect guy.
Tickets are on sale now,
he
and
is
I'll go to
all
see you in person maybe next time.
very-
Not movie,
Yeah,
real
that's
me.
funny.
See you soon. I can't wait to see you guys. Miss you. Love you.
그러니까 she doesn't even try hard to look pretty. You know, there are some idols that try really hard to look pretty and idly. She doesn't have to do that. Just don't have to do that. 그걸 할 필요가 없어. 아이유는 그냥 이것만 하면 그냥 너무 본인이 사랑스러워. Because she's just naturally lovely. Just she does. 그러면은 그냥 I got shot in the heart by IU. IU 찡. I love you 찡. 나도 IU 좋아. I like IU guys, but my chat loves IU too much because I don't like her. 재수없어. 기집애 이뻐가지고. So actually, there's a meme in Korea where if the person is so perfect, then we always say, "Hey, he has a small pee-pee." Like for example, Chaonu is like perfect man, right? Good looking, smart, rich, and athletic. Well, something like Chaonu is like the perfect hexagon, as we say it in Korea. So guys will write, please don't do that. At least don't exercise, because recently Chaonu made good body, so his body is like really nice. So guys, at least give us one thing. Or they go right, he must have small pee-pee. That's his deep, like he's yeah, or he could be gay too, right? Or yeah, or same thing in Korea. They say, maybe he's gay. Then he's gay. He's too perfect. Then he's gay. So I say, IU has a small booba. Yeah, IU actually is a big booba too. Okay, IU has small booba. She's too perfect. 이건 진짜 이쁘다. 이게 진짜 러블리하다. 야, 그러니까 she's just Anyways. Okay. So where were we? What is this? Wait, so what happened? What is the real answer? Ah, they have to check all the boxes. Oh. 아휴, 몰라. 하여튼 anyways, iced coffee guys. Let's talk about iced coffee. Yeah, I think it's now like hot coffee by this rate. Getting a cold caffeine fix on the go. Da 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 da. Wow, 35 coffee. I want to see Korean rate. Korean is much higher in terms of coffee rate. So during the first quarter, U.S. consumers paid 3.08 on average. Wow, that's so cheap. Actually, Korean coffees are like what 6,000 won. I'm forced to drink coffee in Korea. Right? I don't even drink matcha anymore. 5.14 for cold brew and 5. 그러니까 이게 it's so unfair. Like regular coffee, because nothing's inside, is $3, but if you add milk, it's 2.46 or 2.34 more. 3 뭐냐? Yeah, 38 cents. So 그래, if you want the cheapest option, go ahead and get it at a retailer. Might be able to undercut quick service restaurants. That's why I didn't like it how the small businesses were too expensive. It's really hard for me to go there then. So 60% of iced coffee spending was on drinks bought outside of home. Oh, not bad. At the same time, dry conditions in key growing regions have been pushing up global coffee prices, even as the coffee sold at US grocery store is getting a bit cheaper. Yeah, so it's better to get coffee from home, I think. But those pods are getting actually pretty expensive. So some people actually tell me that coffee is bad for you, but yeah. Yeah, we need more cheaper coffee. It's so expensive. Yesterday, Mia and I went to a cafe and they were asking for 5,500 won. I think that's maybe $4 approximately, right? Right? I think $4. True, pods are still cheaper, but I got much cheaper one. I get this, guys. 한우. 오, 대박. Yeah. So Kano is it is much cheaper than even the pods, but I don't think I can grind and do it, but I will try. Actually, I want to try making my own coffee. That works for me. So. Okay, done with news. Ah, I actually brought 2 news for you guys, but we should do First, I want to check out something. So NCT 127, they're coming out today. So I want to see what time they are coming out to see if we can. Yeah, 봐봐. At 6 p.m. Why 6 of all the times? Why pick you? Okay, well they're coming out. Are they doing a live show today at all, or? Let's move on from news. I will do the news tomorrow. Okay? No other news. Ah, wait, I can't do news. I'm doing IRL stream with Sora. Then let's do one of the things that I prepped for today. 아, 잠깐만. It's going connecting. It's gonna connect to what we've been talking about today. But okay, so today, today's Korean news that I brought for you guys. Yeah, I might do news outside IRL. But today's news that I brought for you guys, which is pretty interesting for you guys. It's another fun topic that you guys might like to listen. But I brought you guys this. So guests skip wedding as cash gift expectations rise. And I brought this one because I thought it was funny. I have to say this. At my wedding, there were friends of mine, peers, that spent only $50. And I know I say only, but if that were the case, you know, like, you should not come. But there are definitely those who do not follow the, like, there's definitely people that have no manners. I know that's really little. And I was shocked. So it just felt, I just was shocked. I didn't even want to invite her, but it was just kind of like and I know that that person makes lots of money, but the fact that they only paid 50, I was shocked. Very shocked. Even to this day, I'm still shocked. But I thought of bringing this. So in Korea, it used to be $50 if you like do a wedding, if you know of that acquaintance. Now it's at least $100. So Korea invited to weddings face a dilemma. Whether you pay $50, which is 36, or 50,000 won, which is $36, or stay home or attend and give more. So yeah, it's been very expensive lately in Korea. The average cost per guest to hold a ceremony is around 82,000 won. I agree on this. I got it luckily a bit cheaper because mine was in March, but still it was around like $80-ish. For hotel weddings, a meal alone costs 130 to 200,000 won. Yeah, and a friend paid 50. Not even a friend, acquaintance. Those high expenses pressure wedding guests to, at minimum, cover the cost of their attendance. So an office worker in his late 20s gave his colleagues a 50,000 won in an envelope to pass on to a fellow worker at their wedding. But if they've gone, they would have had at least 100,000 won. I would have felt bad. That's the normal census you're supposed to get, and I'm still shocked. Still to this day, it's been a year and I'm still shocked. But yeah, it's actually very expensive to hold. So if you had the meal and you paid that much, and even for a close friend's wedding, he expects to give minimum 150. So one of my close friend, the guy friend, paid 300. So you can kind of understand what you should be expecting. And that's actually a lot of money that you're supposed to be spending. So yeah, well, guess who came to the wedding paid around 100,000 to 300,000. So this is a survey that says how much they're paying, and a female is paying 1억. So 10,000. Oh shoot, how much is 1억? Let's add the zero. 1000만, 10만, 100만, 1000만, 1억. Oh, is this? 이렇게네. So 113 million won is how much a female pays, and male pays 183 million won. How much is that in USD, guys? Can you guys do a conversion of this? So the total payment for a newlywed is then you add these two up, so it's around 297 million, like approximately 297 million won. Yeah, so the currency for a man's spending is what? Whoa. 133,000? 130k won of gender spending. So this one is female, and then this one is male. So guys should spend for wedding. This is for wedding only. Yeah. But it's wedding plus house. Actually, housing costs around $2 million. But housing, plus housing. So the appliance is 1564. 일십, 백, 천, 만, 십만, 백만, 천만. Wow, housing is 15 million won. 얼마야 이거는? How much is this? 일십, 백, 천, 만, 십만, 백만, 천만, 천만, 1564만. This might be 전세. There's a theme called 전세 where you pay like $2 million, like $200 million to stay at a house for 2 years. That is what 전세 means. Monthly 월세 is they put a 2,000,000 won for deposit and don't pay monthly rent. And then there is the monthly rent that you can pay, where you pay maybe like $100 or $200, $1,000 or $2,000. So maybe it might be the 전세. So I'm not sure. But this is 11,000, 11,000 And then honeymoon is like maybe $6,000. What? Yeah, we spent a lot on honeymoon too. 그치? I cannot be shocked. We spent yeah. At the time, I had lots of chat helping out for a couple of years that I saved. Yeah. And I had my old savings from when I was working and the college, and so I had a couple of money saved from my work and everything, so I was able to go through the wedding. But now I'm starting to wedding is only 3,600. 근데 이게 wedding itself, like the wedding package, but the wedding hall is 뭐냐? 12 million won. Did you say where you went? Yeah, I went to Maldives. And I regret. I still to this day say, Mia, it was not nice. Because I was pregnant at the time, so I couldn't go inside the water. Because of maybe bacteria inside it, so I had to stay out. So I trying to convince Mia, let's go to Hawaii. But I have to earn money. Nothing is for free, right? I might use the 4K for Hawaii. Bali? No, we were planning on going to Hawaii, I think. But I don't know why we didn't pick Bali. We didn't pick Bali because it was more foresty and we both hate bugs. So we so we wanted to go to a place where there was less bugs. And I read lots of reviews about Bali that it was a nice place, but there was definitely lots of bugs there. So I was like, yeah. I cannot stand bugs. Yeah. It doesn't? I heard like some houses or some of the villas that you'd be staying in. Yeah. Like versus Maldives where it's like sun. That's kind of why I went to Maldives. It was pretty much like a desert. It was just sand. No, not that much grass. So really? Maybe you stayed at a very nice fancy hotel? Or I'm not sure. I just read reviews. Yeah. Even if it's, I just don't like bugs, period. So even like ants or spiders scare me, like those small ones. So I was like, And I think in the package that we were gonna get weren't the high end hotels. So but I want to visit Bali though. That's my future plan. So if I have a new business idea that I want to come up with later on, because you know I gotta do something, guys, right? I have to earn money, right? So if that goes well, me and I are going to go to Bali. So he is helping me out with my future idea. There is a jungle area in the center. 그러니까 I don't know. I don't know, but the review I saw like a couple of reviews. We were comparing a couple of them, and one of them said there's lots of bugs. I was like, So I went to Maldives. Well, now that I think about it, it would have been better going to Bali with my health condition than to Maldives. 혜우스님 오랜만이에요. So wedding cost is now increasing. So why I brought this was then I thought, okay, so Korean wedding, you pay a lot, right? You pay so much. How much is an American wedding, right? I wanted to see how much an American wedding. So I got this news. I don't know how many of you guys went to weddings in the US, but I didn't go to that many weddings, so I have nothing to compare with. But Labuan Bajo. Really? Okay, I'll look into it. Thanks, Leah. So I looked up the American money. Yeah. And I was actually shocked. So wedding expert advice starting cash given at $100. I was like, right? So you may want to adjust up to $500 based on factors such as relationship with the couple, your budget, and cost of your attendance at the wedding. Yeah, do I have to go to my friend's American wedding? They didn't come to my Korean wedding. They didn't give me money, right? So they say that average person spends around $160 in 2021, and then 2023, because of inflation, you're spending $187. So it's common to give anywhere from $100 to $1,000. And yeah, you got $1,000, but 100 to 500 is like average. So I was like, oh, that much? Come on. Why is America spending so much money on weddings too? I thought they were less passionate about weddings, but now that I remember, a lot of movies and dramas portray weddings, right? So they did like budgets, you know, like, and then my role, and then cost of your attendance. So in the end, wedding is not cheap. So I can see why people are definitely wanting to have a cheaper wedding these days, because everything's costing a lot. But like I said, it's one-time life thing that's happening. So I've been to weddings that looked very expensive, as well as some that were clearly very, very cheap. Yeah. So that was kind of a fun comparison in weddings, saying that Korean weddings aren't the only weddings that are expensive. I think just in general, weddings are so expensive, but who should we blame? I know I keep saying don't blame on people, but I want to blame the media. You guys made weddings too fancy. American weddings, yeah. Or social media making weddings so fancy. I'm actually shocked at a couple of the weddings that I've seen. Okay, so initially, I was supposed to have 2 weddings. I wanted 2 weddings because I wanted to have like a wedding in Korea, like an official one, and then like a party in the US. I was so naive. I didn't expect how much it would cost in Korea for the wedding, so. Really? Why, Sebastian? You can invite us. We'll go. So, yeah, multicultural people have to decide. And I was really upset I couldn't invite my foreign friends to my wedding, like my close American friends, like my best friends. So, wait, what if your waifu says, I want to have a nice wedding? And the other day, I was watching this YouTube channel, and he was talking about, I want to see my chat's decision of, okay, so there was this guy. Oh, it was the wanting the 뭐지? Tiffany & Co. $5,000 ring versus the like non-named 1,500 ring. Which one would you pick? Which one would you want your wife to have? Like the 5,000 or the 1,500? And he was a guy that saved up a lot of money, but she also saves a lot of money. So the answer to that question was let the female decide. And yeah, as long as the women... Okay, so some people can tell the difference. And here's the thing about weddings, especially in Korea. I don't know that much in America, but there's some problem with females. Not all females. Not all friends are like this. But when you get married, instead of asking, oh my god, like, I'm so happy for you, congratulations, like, what made you want to marry him? Like, tell me the story, blah, 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 right? What I've seen in Korea was, where are you getting married? Where are you going to, where are you going for your honeymoon? That's like the #1 question. Where does he work? How much does he make? What does his family do? Don't worry, I asked the same question to my female friends too. And it seems like finance is definitely more important in Korea too. I feel like that's similar maybe in America, but so the guy was saying, I know, isn't this so funny? So you guys think that's personal? To me, it doesn't sound personal as much. But luckily, I have friends that really don't care about my boyfriend. I don't even make friends, those type of girlfriends anyways. But I was lucky to have I later heard from Sora because she knew of like streamers' mindset. So she was actually told me, hey, Jinri is having a wedding at a expensive place, so don't put in small amount. It was really nice of Sora to say that because sometimes people can go cheap, especially like if they haven't been to lots of weddings. Locally Sora said that, but that's why everyone kind of compared, oh, she's at A wedding or she's at B wedding. At one place, like where is she getting makeup done, you know, like, and if that's just it, it's okay. But in behind the back, they'll be like, oh my god, I can't believe that guy only makes like 5 figures, not a 6-figure guy. But you know, like that also sometimes happens. So then as a wife, the least thing you want to hear from other people that's coming out of their mouth is talking crap about your husband. And I've actually had that happen to me. I had a I don't even call her friend anymore. I had someone just be like talking crap about my husband, and I was like, you don't even know him, why are you saying that, right? It's like, like for instance, I was talking to someone, was asking me why I wanted to marry my husband. I was like, he has a really nice voice, like when I was playing game and stuff, so that's what I fell in love with. And you just shut up and be like, what, he has a nice voice? Not really. We're not asking about your taste, we're talking about my taste, right? So then I was like, but yeah, just that is disrespectful, not even gonna talk about it. So then I just, yeah, so I just thought she was jealous. I think that's it too. They probably didn't realize I was being rude, which is shocking. I don't really talk about other people's like significant other like that. So but that's the least thing she wanted coming out from her mouth. So that's why she was like, let me just go with a 5K ring and I'll save up lots of money in our future life, but let me just shut these effing bitches up. And you know, so it's somewhat sad that she has to deal with society like that, but it's also smart of her to be like, if we can shut these bitches up with 5K, then that's worth spending. It's like, or else I'm not gonna deal with it. And I totally agree with that. So, especially working at a girl company. Trust me, I've worked at a girl company. It is so talkative, like talking behind back. I hate you, I hate her, I don't like you. She is bad at this, and then in front they're like, oh my god, you're so good at working, like, oh my god. So yeah, in this, yeah, you guys probably seen that a lot too. There's a reason why there's dramas like that. Yeah. There's no fist, it's all verbal, and they always do it like in a very hurtful way. They like say things without realizing that it's hurtful or that it's painful. Yeah, that's why I love being in engineering. I worked with guys, and sometimes girls say it's so bad to work with guys. It's like, no, working with guys is the best thing. I think some people don't want to leave high school because that's the time period where they were the best at, like, you know, whether it was popularity, their looks, their visuals, or their like status. That's their peak. So that's why they don't want to leave high school. And this kind of goes along with bullying, is that so some people are still full of themselves and they don't graduate from that. And of course, for me, I loved my high school life too, because like my friends appreciated more of who I was than college. But it's not like I'm gonna still be in high school right now. And that goes with a lot of like female friends who are not married, is that they're stuck at their peak life, whether it was when they were 25, 20 something, saying that, hey, when I was 25, I got a lot of guys asking for my number. I can do that still. It's like, no. Nuh-uh. Everyone has to try now. So even even if I'm in like the market, if I'm in the single market, I would probably have to try hard too. Guys, also, I got Mia to meet with me, so I tried my ass off to like see this guy, but then I realized he was like fat, and I was like, I don't want to meet this guy. So. But then I was 24, so I had the reason to be picky at the time. I was 24. But now if I'm 25, I'd just be like, thank you, 감사합니다. So anyways, this was the news about marriage, wedding gifts, and I hope whoever you guys are going to marry in the future, good luck. Good luck, good luck. It's not easy. It seems that wedding is a big issue. Finding someone is always hard. Like, you don't have to get married, but at least find someone who you want to live your life with and that you can work together. Because trust me, being alone is not easy and it's not fun. Because you will at one point in your life regret not finding someone to be with. So, like, there are limited stamina. Like, you don't have, like, your stamina will not continue as if you were in your 20s. So you have to work together with other people. That was the news for today, and of 3 hours of my news time, I spent 2 hours talking about marriage and bitches. Living alone, I mean, there are definitely some people who would rather live on their own and do their own stuff, but I think that's just for now. So I don't like people that lives YOLO. YOLO is definitely not my style of person. Cause it's like they're acting as if they have no future. And that they have no future life. They don't think about future life. So that's why I don't like YOLO people. Yeah. But which company will want to hire them? Will continue hiring them after 70, post 70? No one will, right? So you think about your meal and laundry for the next week? Yeah, that's good. You're planning ahead. But I don't like YOLO. Me too. Like, I like to, you know, I mean, I want to go to TwitchCon. I want to do this. I want to go travel. But if I travel now, then I worry about my future life. Like, wow. What am I going to feed my kid then? If I want to get pregnant and have kids, what can I feed them, right? So. Not thinking about that, let's move on. Let's do K-pop. 아, 나 목이 너무 쉬었어. Guys, remind not to scream. Today I screamed so much that my voice died. 아, 잠깐만. 나 벌써 die 했어. Can you believe it? I didn't do anything. So I asked Hachu about playing the chain together, but I think she plans on playing with someone else, but she might have space, so I might just join there. But it's at like 6 in the morning. Hachu seems so early.